Okay, these are my audience members. Alright, some of you may have heard of the phrase, everything happens for a reason. Me personally, I live by this phrase, and I'm Isabel Smith, and I'm going to share a few things that have helped push me to keep listening to this, and hopefully it will help you listen to this as well. Life can feel really hectic at times, which is why it's good to just take a step back and realize it's all going to fall into place eventually, and you may learn some life lessons along the way. There are 3 things specifically that have helped me realize everything happens for a reason. These 3 things involve getting my dog, moving to Iowa City for school, and then running cross country and track in high school. First, I'm going to talk about getting my dog, Irie. I'd always wanted my own dog, and it took a while to find her specifically. I went to 2 different shelters to find her, and then eventually when I did, it was the perfect fit. She's taught me a lot of responsibility because not only have I had to take care of myself, but I've also had to take care of another living thing. I've had to feed her, walk her, let her out, a lot of things. Also, coming home to her has helped moving away from my family a lot because when I was back home, it was often really loud in my house with a lot of siblings. So having her has definitely helped coming home to a quiet apartment. And I also now have a best friend that I get to come home to every single day. Next, I'm going to talk about my move to Iowa City. About 6 months ago, I moved here out of my parents' house to come to school. Moving here has gotten me a job at a daycare that I love. I've gotten to work in a field that eventually I'm going to be working through after college. I also have gotten to build relationships with my colleagues and also with a lot of the kids there and the parents. I've also learned about Kirkwood and what they have to offer. They've offered me cheaper tuition due to being out of state, and I've also gotten smaller class sizes, which has helped me a lot when it comes to talking to my professors. And moving here has also taught me a lot of adulting skills. I've had to learn how to cook, full meals. I've learned budgeting, financing, a lot of cleaning, a lot of different things. Lastly, I'm going to talk about my running career in high school. Running cross country and track in high school taught me a lot of perseverance. I ran for 3 years, and it taught me how to take care of my body because I had to not only be drinking a lot of water and eating the correct foods and stretching, but I also had to take care of myself mentally because running can take a big mental toll on your health. This leads me into my next part, which that you are your hardest critic. I had to learn that the hard way when running. I wasn't getting the correct times that I would want or whatever, but eventually I just realized it was me hard on myself. And lastly, I did have to quit due to an injury, and it was really hard to come to terms with, but eventually I realized that it was for the best. I just want to say thank you for listening about the 3 things that helped me realize how important it is to just wait for life to fall into place. My dog Irie, moving to Iowa City, and running cross country and track in high school have all taught me very valuable lessons. Life can become really crazy at times, so just don't forget to step back and stay calm. Whenever you're having a hard day, week, year, or even month, just remember that it's all going to fall into place soon enough, and you'll realize why you went through these hardships, and you may learn a few lessons along the way. And then these are my audience members again.